try to be a little bit patient in understanding because the algorithms are a little bit tough. Okay, and learn properly. Okay, let me quickly give to you because there are old students also. The students, please be patient and tap is one portal. Everybody, all students will get access to tap. All students will get access to tap. So please go through this properly. And every day there will be an exercise. There will be quiz. Please take the quiz because that counts for even for your attendance. And next day there will be an attendance. There will be an exercise. So please complete the exercise. So alternate day, mostly you will be having classes. And please complete the quizzes, exercises. And in the end, you also will have a project. Okay. And for the project, again, you will have mentors. They will help you complete a project. So this is an end-to-end course. And if you have any questions related to anything, many of you have tap issues, you have this issue, that issue. So what you will have to do is there will be a form pinned onto your WhatsApp group. Fill that. And once you enter into the tap, you see there is a raise a ticket. On the left hand side, there is a raise a ticket. So go to that raise a ticket and raise ticket here. You won't get a number of support team. You have number of support team. You have various ways of filling a query and getting answer, but you'll always type to me. I don't know how you will get my number, but you will type to me. Exercises is mandatory means, Praveen, it will help you. Of course, it will help you. So please. Okay, guys. So this is what it is. As I explained to you last time, all your classes, there will be a link and it will be in the lesson plan. They will give you a link and you can have access to all the previous days classes. Okay. So there will be a complete end-to-end lesson plan for this. So all the previous classes will be uploaded here. And if you are proactive, try to complete certain tests which will prepare you for employability. Okay. You can apply for associate analyst or any kind of jobs. But students, one thing you'll have to remember is when they are as a fresher, when they are assessing your capability to take up a job, they will mostly look into a common kind of test, which will have aptitude, reasoning, and coding. Right? Most of them will be hired for this kind of qualities and skills, and there onwards, if you know cybersecurity, if you know artificial intelligence, once you enter a company, then they will make a decision to put you into certain technology. But when they are hiring you, the first step they will see is whether you are good at programming, aptitude, reasoning, verbal, because those are basic skills, whether you can learn or not. IT is a sector where you have to constantly learn. That is why, as a fresher, when they are testing you, they will test you in certain skills. These are aptitude, reasoning, verbal, and then coding. Coding you know perfectly, that is enough. Say you even if you know C and data structures perfectly, that is enough. You know Java, then it is enough. Then you know Python, that is enough. Okay, these will come to handy for you, and you have to know anyway. These skills are compulsory skills, like basic skills in the upcoming world. Okay. All right. Now coming here, there are preparation things for you. You can prepare, take as many employability tests as possible for you. You know, if you have time, take once in 2 to 3 days. It will be very helpful to you preparing for your campus placements. Next, there will be monthly assessments here, and we will be giving monthly assessments to the students. You can also take monthly assessments. And this monthly assessment will give you your employability score. There is a dashboard where you can see what is your score, what is your band. This is very important for you to understand where you stand with respect to your own skills and your own campus placements. And when you go to my profile, and here also this profile is available to outside people. They can see your score, they can see your band, they can see your rank. So they can see so many things about you, and it will be useful for them also to hire you quickly. Okay? We also post job posts now and then. So please see the job post now and then we will post, and also post in WhatsApp group, because you are too busy people. You won't see everything, right? Very busy people, no? So we'll post in this, and we'll also post in the group, WhatsApp group. You just click the link and apply. Click on apply, create the profile, complete the profile, and click on apply. It will, one click will take you there. All right. And also, if some of these students, if you want to go outside India, there is some practice material for GRE and IELTS also. You can try even them. Okay. There is this. This is very resourceful platform. Use it in the way that you want, right? And most of the skills will get updated into your dashboard. You can also see month over month improvement if you are taking it every month. Okay? So that's about tap. Use it properly for your own support, for your own help, and get prepared for your placements. That's about it, just to start off. And the teacher faculty is waiting for you. I will hand it over to the faculty, and they will take it. Actually, the serious classes start today for the old students or the new students. The serious classes start today. So please give attention to sirs, ask questions, okay, and learn properly. All the best to all of you. I'm available anytime. I'll be taking so the recording classes are always available, students. Don't worry about it. They will give you the link. When you click the link, it will take you to the everyday recorded classes. We don't have tests daily. We will have tests now and then. Don't worry about it. It will be nice experience if you are really interested in learning. It won't be pressuring you. Okay. All right, guys. All right, guys and girls. Have a great learning, and we will meet now and then also in computer, and we can talk as we go on. So thank you so much. Happy learning to all of you.
Good evening, everyone. Welcome to the excited session of cybersecurity. My name is Mohammad Farman, and today I will take you into the world of hacking. Don't worry, we are staying on the legal side. So before we dive in, I want to take a moment to thank to the Blackbucks organization for hosting this internship or training. Blackbucks is helping students like you by providing valuable learning opportunities. Like their dedication to skill development and supporting education is truly commendable. So before we start in, let's do a quick exercise. I want everyone to I want everyone you to close your eyes for 5 seconds and imagine a hacker. What a hackers look like. Come on, do it everyone and tell me in the chat box. Yeah, I see someone wrote black hoodie with a cap on head. Yeah. Everyone, type your thoughts. What did you imagine when the word came hacker? I see a lot of responses. Hacking. Yeah, that's exactly. So, what Hollywood wants you to believe. But let me tell you something. A hacker does not always wear hoodies, and hacking isn't just about typing a random codes while dramatic music plays. Hacking is just another word, we can say that. So, how many of you think, one another question, how many of you think hacking is illegal? Type yes or no in the chat box. Come on, guys. How many of you think hacking is illegal? Guys, respond in chat box. How many of you think hacking is illegal or legal? Type yes or no in comment box. S- Someone is messaging yes, and some people are messaging no. Yeah, some of you said yes and some said no. But here's the truth, guys. Hacking itself is not illegal, but the intent behind hacking is what makes it illegal or illegal. Note it, guys. Hacking itself is not illegal, but what are the motive behind hacking? What it's make legal or illegal? Basically, we can say that there are three types of hackers. The first one is black hat hackers, and the second one is white hat hackers, and the third one is gray hat hackers. Let me explain you by sharing my screen. Yeah. Okay, is my screen is visible? Guys, tell me in chat box, is my screen is visible? So guys, there are basically three types of hackers. So the first one we called it as black hat hackers. And the second one we called white hat hackers. And the third one we say as gray hat hackers. Yeah. So we have here three types of hackers. So let me just adjust this. Yeah. So we have three types of hackers. How many of you know what black hat hackers does? How many of you know what black hat hacker does? Anyone? Yeah, Sushmita, it's illegal. Basically, they do illegal work, illegal activities, we can say that. Like criminals, it can also be said that hackers are the criminals who steal the data, break into the system, and cause harm. So let me just write it here. Criminals who steal data. And anyone, white hat hackers? Yeah, yeah, Sushmita, legal. Yeah, white hat hackers are basically we can call it as legal. They do legal work. They also known as ethical hackers who protect the system and stop attacks. They are for basically like good purpose. In some of you have heard that I work as a security engineer in some companies. I worked as pen tester at some companies. They are all are white hat hackers. Basically, they do stop attacks and fix vulnerabilities in the company's system. Yeah, Anil, they check and closes the vulnerabilities. Yeah, good. Yeah, so here we can say that white hat hackers are the ethical hackers who protect system and stop the attacks. Great. So I'm getting good response about by you guys, black hat hackers and white hat hackers. So how many of you know what is gray hat hackers? Half illegal, half illegal. Yeah, that's true. Gray and black are the combination. Yeah, they break laws. Okay, I'm getting a good response from you guys. Great job. Yeah, both legal and illegal. Yeah, we can say that grey hat hackers are a bit of a mixture of illegal and illegal. Like black hat hackers are those who hack without permission, but they don't harm the system. So a short definition to grey hat hackers is those who hack without permission, but second guys, yeah, but don't harm the systems. Yeah. So by this, you may know what is a white hat hacker and what is black hat hackers and what is gray hat hackers. So now let's deep dive into the another topic, like why ethical hacking matters. We are going to talk about white hat hackers. Obviously, the black hat hackers goes to the illegal part. So we are going to now talking about white hat hackers. So the question is why ethical hacking matters. Let me just, yeah. Basically, cybercrime is a big business. Like it's a big business. After the 2010, most of them are moved their identity, the storing data, and what do we say, storing the information, move to the online. Like everyone after like 2010 to 2015, up to like previous year, like what do we say, Corona, in Corona times, we have seen that almost everyone, every family member or every person, we have a smartphone in their hands. So we can say that most of the people are using smartphones, and they are creating identities. They are creating digital identities, digital data. They are storing data in the digital. So we can say that, and here lot of back in the days we see the criminals do physical attack, like going into the banks and story and taking the all money out and do some criminal activities. They do physical work. And but today's, due to the evolving of technology, and all people move their work, shifted their work to the online. They have, like, criminals move to the online. They called as cyber criminals. We can call them as cyber criminals. So, with the rise of technology, cyber criminals has also evolved. They are doing crime with online activities like phishing, like cracking the computers of the organization, data leaks and all, uh, taking leaking the personal identity of a person and all things. From these, they get paid enough. So, cyber criminals make a some way to earn by leaking someone's data, credentials, and all that. So last year alone, it cost a global economy over $1 trillion. Like if a hackers break into a company system, they can steal the customer data, intellectual property, and cause huge financial damage. But here's the thing. Here's ethical hackers come. Ethical hackers are paid to think like criminal, but with a purpose to find weakness and fix them before criminal exploit them. So basically, ethical hackers are the good peoples, we can say. Ethical hackers stop the bad criminals and to attack the some companies, like so and so companies. So the question is, why ethical hacking matter? Ethical hackers, we can say that ethical hackers are defenders. They think of them as digital superheroes. Like instead of breaking things, they protect and secure system. We can say that black hat hackers, they break into the system and they cause harm. Here, white hat hackers, they do break things, but the motive behind breaking things is to protect and secure the system. They use their skills for good. They use their skills for good purposes, like to stop data breaches and protect personal data, and even save companies like millions of dollars in lost revenues. So here, let me just 1 second, guys. Uh, Sorry, guys, for interruption. So, all right. So now we dive into the hacking, like how hackers actually work. What tools they use for hacking and all. Let me tell you something. Like hacking is like solving puzzles. Most of the people know how to solve Rubik's cube. Rubik's Cube involved, first of all, an experience to solving cubes and different techniques and tactics to adjust the color in the same row and column. Like it is like solving puzzle. Same with the hacking. Hacking is like solving puzzle, except the puzzles are computers, networks, and your personal data. So first of all, we should know that what is hacking. So So we should know that what is hacking. Hacking is someone break into the system without permission to access information, like stealing data or cause damage. It is known as hacking. but in the same way, ethical hacking is when we break into the system to protect them. So note it down, guys. Access information, and the motive is to steal data or cause the damage is known as hacking. Here was ethical hacking means. So ethical hacking is when we break into the system but help to protect them. Like the motive behind ethical hacking is legal. So these are the two definitions of what is hacking and ethical hacking. Now you are familiar with what is a hacking and ethical hacking. Type in the chat box, right, guys. Am I clear to you? Okay, great. 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 So just 1 second, guys. Now we are diving into the like key concepts of ethical hacking. Like there are few basic concepts you need to know to understand how hackers think, like how hackers think and actually hack into the system, even though there are a lot of the security, even though there are a lot of online securities and firewalls and all that. There are the some step, there are some steps which hackers follows to break into the system. So here we are going to learn key concepts of hacking, like how hackers think, how hackers hack into the system. First of all, we have reconnaissance. Reconnaissance is also known as information gathering. So hacker starts by gathering the information about the targets, like about the companies, about the organization whom they are hacking into. Like they scan for weaknesses in the system. They use some search engines like Google or even the social medias to update, even the social media like what company is actually doing, and some hackers use LinkedIn for like in LinkedIn. If we see on LinkedIn, like Microsoft company or some other companies, like suppose some X company is hiring, they post uh, they post a requirement like we are hiring for so and so person, like we say a Merge stack developer or Linux system administration. So in LinkedIn, the company post so and so requirements, but also they post they should familiar with Linux system, they should familiar with so and so system, they should use they should able to know Microsoft Word, Excel, and so that. So with that information, hackers can able to know what company is actually using, which software company actually using. By that software, hackers can find vulnerability in that software. Suppose the company is using Microsoft Excel. So by searching on LinkedIn, like the company said the person should able to know Excel. So hacker take that information and find vulnerability in Excel application, Microsoft Excel application. So with that application, if he find vulnerability, he can directly attack to the companies, because he find vulnerability in Excel and the company using Excel software. So it can directly create a bridge between hackers and to the company. Yeah. And the second step in information gathering, we can say that gathering. Yeah, they use Google search engines like Google and some social media platforms to update what currently company is using. And the main thing, the company's official website. Gather to gather clues. Everyone clear about reconnaissance? Let me get in chat box. Everyone clear with the reconnaissance? What reconnaissance is actually is? Type in the chat box. Okay, sure. So the second step is once the hacker finds some information related to the company or organization, they scan for weaknesses in the system, which also known as vulnerability scanning. So the next step is vulnerability scan. It's like finding holes in fence, but instead of physical holes, they are looking for weakness in the system. Like vulnerability scanning is like finding. Let's imagine a house. Let's imagine a house with which have doors and windows. Here, here hackers find a windows to get in the house and steal the data. Similarly, vulnerability is also same, but not in the house, but in the system. What do we say, computer or servers? We can say that, yeah, we can say that we can say that the hacker, 1 minute, guys. Sorry for any interruption. Yeah. So vulnerability scanning. Vulnerability scanning is like the finding the loopholes in the system. Like previously, I said you, if a hackers know which software his company is using, he tried to hack find those vulnerability in that Excel app, and with that Excel app, he can break into the company's software, company system, and gather the data. So here in vulnerability scanning, we can say that scanning for weak points into the system system software. Yeah. The first one is reconnaissance, and the second one is vulnerability scan. After they find a weakness in the company systems or software, the third step the hacker do is exploitation. So exploitation means exploiting vulnerabilities into the system. We can also say that putting our malicious software, malicious attachment to and sending it to the company. Like a lot of people hear the news like some XX employee click any phishing email or phishing link and some application downloaded into the software company software, and the companies go with the data leaks and have so and so losses over there. Yeah, we can use Metasploit for this. Yeah, Metasploit is a software. Metasploit is a framework for exploitation, like exploitation for vulnerabilities and so the third one will be exploitations. In exploitations, sorry, who is doing this? So in exploitation, we can say that hacker exploit vulnerabilities to break into the systems. These are the third step for hackers for exploitation. And after exploitation, hackers do post exploitation. Like we can say that like after breaking in, the hackers often try to hide their presence and gather more data. The fourth one we will having post exploitation. In this, the hacker after breaking in, he often try to hide data. Here, once a hacker successfully exploitation the company's software or company's system, the next step he will do to hide into the system, like clearing the logs. After stealing the data, the hacker clear their logs, like who logged in and who logged out, what are the network configuration from where the hacker gain access and all that. Here, hackers can able to hide in the company software or system. So this topic is clear for everyone, the concept of hacking. Tell me in the chat box, do you guys have any doubts over this? Exploitation, once again, explain. Okay, okay. Okay, any other doubts? Exploitation, once again, explain, sir, can't understand. Okay, sure. Sure, Swati. So exploitation means of once you find the vulnerability, you can able to exploit. Suppose this is you. Suppose this is the let imagine this is the home. Like what do you say? Yeah, suppose this is a home and this is a window. So once you find the window, what you will do if you want to steal the data, suppose this is a hacker. So if you want to steal this house like valuable things, and you find out the window, there is a window over the in the house. So what you will do first of all, if you want to steal the data, what is the first step you will do? Swati, are you getting my point? No, you are not on the legal side. You are on the illegal side. Like, imagine you want to steal the valuable things after getting to the house. So you find out a window opening. So what you will do? Obviously, break through the window and steal the information. Searching for loops. Yeah. So once you, yeah, Sushmita, this is the loop. This is the loophole to get in the house. So after you find out that there is a way to get in the house, that is Windows. So after you find out Windows, you will basically get into the Windows and find any valuable things that are in house, like gold or jewelries or some cash. So you will take out the cash, gold, and jewelry, and simply leave out from the window, like a bank robbery. Yes, Angry Reddy. Sorry if I pronounce your name wrong. So exploitation is similar like that. Hacker exploit vulnerability. Vulnerability is some weak points in the system. Like here we took as a window. So vulnerability we can say that window and break into the system, like taking all things and all that. Can they still hide their presence if we check out audit logs and who have access and who have login? Yes, we can still check out, but if hackers find any important like main vulnerability, like changing the system audit logs and system files and log files, we can't find though. Exploitation clear, Swati. Okay, any other having doubt with exploitation? What can be considered as exploitations? Exploitation you can consider as a virus, malware. These comes under exploitation, like some sort of scripts that with that you can able to gain access to the someone's system, like exploiting. Okay, everyone clear with exploitation? Okay, sure. So now let's understand the difference between, now we know like what a black hat hackers do, like how hackers think. So now let's understand let's understand the difference between ethical hackers and criminal hackers. This I will be one second. So now let's understand what is the difference between ethical hackers and black hat hackers. Uh, Guys, can you tell me some examples of what ethical hackers like? Who are the ethical hackers and who are the criminal hackers? Abhishek, what is that efficient tool to scan vulnerabilities? Metasploit or Nikto? Metasploit suit best, I think so, because it already have an inbuilt some number of scripts available to exploit the system. Legal process in ethical work for government and for organization. White hat hackers called as ethical hackers, ethical hackers, or legal hackers. Yeah, some example for criminal hackers. Yeah, sure. Illegal phishing attacks. Yeah, Sushmita, you would say right. Phishing attack, ransomware, maybe the drug dealer, weapon dealer, phishing. Yeah, who do illegal activities. Sure. So let's understand what is the intent between ethical hacker. So the ethical hackers is intent with the permissions to find and fix vulnerabilities and system. Like they do have permissions to access the system legally, and they do have permission to find the vulnerabilities. Like what they actually do is they test the system for weaknesses before bad hat hackers exploit them. They report security flaws responsibility to the organization. They help building better defense for internet and all users and the companies too. So basically, we can say that the ethical hacker intent is to hack with permissions to find and fix vulnerabilities in the system. And what they do, they test the system for any weaknesses. Test the systems for any weaknesses. And they report security flaws to the organization for fixing it. Mhm. They help building better defense system. So here are the three things what they actually do. Everyone clear about ethical hacker intent and what they actually do? Please increase the font size, sir. Okay. Okay, let me take you this. Okay, increase size. I think this is this increase. I think so. Okay, the content is clear. I have increased the size. Now it is clear, Prasanna. Okay, let me give you a real life, what do we say, example of ethical hackers. Like, do you know about bug bounty programs? Anyone? Anyone? Do you know bug bounty programs? Okay, let me clear this. What is bug bounty programs is actually is. So companies like Google, Facebook, and Tesla or Instagram and some or maximum all companies, they offer thousands of dollars to ethical hackers who find security flaws in the systems. Like these hackers are rewarded for doing what Black Hat hacker does, but for the right reasons. Yeah, yeah, Trimisha recognition of works, organization pay who find them. Yeah, exactly. If they found any vulnerability, they will pay. Yeah, exactly. They find vulnerability. Like companies pay them as we have vulnerabilities categorized into P1, P2, P3, P4, P5. And depending upon them, what vulnerability and what vulnerability severity is, the company will pay to the hackers. Same as black hat hacker. What black hat hackers do? Suppose black hat hackers find vulnerability and steal data. So suppose I want to hack. Suppose I want to hack Google. Like suppose yeah, I want to hack Google. So if I go for like black hat hackers, if my intent is for like black hat hackers, I will basically find security flaws and leak organization, leak credentials and all that of the Google employees and all that. With that, I have a risk of like government is catching, like police will catch me and put me into the jail. But here, same with Google, same with hacking. If my intent is white hat hacking, like ethical hacker, basically now I will join the Google's bug bounty program. In that, Google will allow me to hack their systems, to access their systems and find any vulnerabilities, find any loopholes. With that, if I find any vulnerabilities or loophole, Google will give me rewards in the form of dollars, vouchers, or anything else. Like minimum they will give, I think most of them know Google pays, Google's and Tesla pays recently. Before I think so, in Tesla company, if I'm not wrong, yeah, Tesla companies, Elon Musk says, if anyone hack my car, I will give you like $10 million. Anybody knows about it? Tesla is basically like autonomous vehicle. So anybody, Elon Musk said that if anyone's hacks my car legally or illegally, I will give them $10 million. Yeah, these are all bug bounty programs. Okay, clear about bug bounty programs? Like how the bug bounty program works, how what is bug bounty program is. Okay, these are all about white hat hackers, also known as ethical hackers. So let's dive into the next topic, that is criminal hackers. So at first we need to know what is criminal hackers intent, like what blood hackers hack for, what is the main intent of them. So black hat hackers hacks for malicious purposes like stealing data, damaging systems, or making money illegally. Like if they suppose if they found a bug in Google's, and suppose a hacker, a criminal finds a bug in Google, a vulnerability in Google, they will report and sell into that bug into forums. Like we have hacking forums and hacking groups. Most of you know Reddits and hacking forums like Friday Intel or anything else. Like yeah, yeah, yes, yes, Prasad. Like they sell their bugs into hacking forum in which they get a good amount. So the main intent of black hat hackers is for malicious purpose, like stealing data, damaging physical systems, or like making money illegally. You may know some attacks like ransomware attacks, data breaches, and financial fraud. In ransomware attack, where the hackers demand money to unlock encrypted data. So here we will know today. criminal hackers entered. Criminal hackers is also known as black hat hackers. So black hat hackers hack for malicious purpose, like stealing data, damaging, or making illegal. Now, how they actually do? By doing ransomware attacks, in which they encrypt the important files and asks a ransom amount to encrypt the files. Okay. So anyone knows about a ransomware attack? How and what ransomware is actually is? Okay, let me show you an example how ransomware attacks actually looks like. This is how a ransomware attacks look like. Yeah, everyone, the screen is visible. Just tell me, whatever the content that are displaying in screen share, is that visible? Are you able to read these pictures, words? Yeah, this is a random ransomware attack that happens to like some of the guy. Here, the ransomware application name R31SW. Here it says your files are encrypted. All of your file has been encrypted due to a security problem with your PC. If you want to restore them, write us on email, write this ID of your message. In case no answer in 24 hours, we will try our Telegram policies. That is here the hackers encrypt all the important files of the user, and instead of decrypting it, he asks for some ransomware. That is some money he is asking. Let me show you another example so that you clearly understand what ransomware attacks actually looks like. Yeah, here's the video, I think so. Are you guys able to see this picture? Okay. Here we have a ransomware that named Decrypt 0R 3.0. Here it pop-ups the ransomware attack pop-up like it is a basically type of malware. It pop-ups and show, oops, your file has been encrypted. To recover your file, send $500 worth of bitcoins to the following address. This is the hacker's Bitcoin address. And here's we can see the timer. Time left 23 hours 59 seconds and 59 minutes and 30 seconds. Here we have two options, check payment and decrypt. So after suppose here, if users send 500 worth of Bitcoin to this address, the hacker named decryptor will give the decryption key. After the decryption key, all the encrypted file will be decrypted. Shishmita, the hacker attacked with the ransomware. The hacker encrypt the file and ask money and then give the encryption code. Yes, Sushmita, you are right. After we pay some ransomware, hacker will give the key to decrypt this file, decrypt his important files. So this is a ransomware attack. This is called as a ransomware attack. And the next one we have data breaches. Everyone knows about data breaches. I think so, if I'm not wrong. Here, the hacker steal millions personal data or records of the customers or organization. Everyone is familiar with databases, I think so. In 2018, Truecaller faced a data breach where everyone's email ID and password, numbers, there are leaks. We can see that here. Here we can see that. While the person thing on the mobile post is available, the file has 25 years. Yeah, the hacker is asking like 19 lakh approx for the user's data. And if the company Truecaller didn't pay the 19 lakhs, they will leak this information, all of the Truecaller's information into the public. Here we can see that the personal data of Indian, which form 60 to 70% of the mobile user based on 140 million users out of 200 euros. So I think this is the big attack of hackers by like stealing data. Most of them know, I think so, Truecaller's data breach. Okay, does anyone have doubts till here? Ransomware attack and data breaches? Okay, cool. So now we are going to talk about the basic uh, basic attacks, like how what are the attacks that hackers do while attacking into the system? Like what are the types of attack available? So the first one we have, like most of the people I think they know, is phishing attack, also known as like social engineering. And the second one we have SQL injection attack. And the third one we have brute force attack. Also known as like guessing passwords. And the fourth one we have man in the middle attack. So these are the common types of attack that the hacker does when they want to hack into the organizations or something. May bold this. Yeah. How many of you, I need to ask one question. How many of you perform phishing attack, like social engineering attack? Yeah, Abhishek, cross-site scripting, XSS, that is also type of attack. Like we are talking here about like common attacks that can do. There are n number of attack that hacker can do, but here we are going to talk about like common attacks. So tell me one thing, guys. How many you perform like social engineering attack, phishing attacks? How many of you created fake mails to your friends or someone? Yeah, Abhishek. Okay, Shmita. I think here we have a lot of hackers. Okay, anyone who is not familiar about phishing attacks, like what is phishing attack, social engineering attack? I have done social engineering on web templates, hands-on experience, but on not on real. I created Facebook login page. Okay. Oh, sir. Okay. Yeah. Okay. So I will explain like what is phishing attack, how what we are going to do in phishing attacks. So we know that in phishing attack, basically, the hacker craft a website such that it looks like it's from authentic website. Like the hacker send a fake mail or a text message, pretend to be a form of legitimate source, like a bank or an online store. The goal is to trick you into the clicking the link and entering like sensitive information like password, credit card details, or social security numbers. Yeah, phishing, fraud mail, social engineering. Yeah. I will show you the live example of phishing attack, how phishing attacks looks like. Let me find a perfect example of phishing attack. Oh, wait a minute, guys. Yeah, here I found out the best example of phishing attack. So here, we have a phishing attack example. It says about the Netflix update the current bill information. Basically, the victim, uses Netflix, and the hackers know the victim uses Netflix and send a fake email that your subscription has been ended and you need to buy the subscription again. So here we see that on the mail, it has from Netflix, Rahma, Rahma some name, and the at the rate bih.vghead.com. So this is the different. This is not the domain. This is not the email ID of Netflix. If it came from Netflix, it will be as netflix.com or netflixmail.com or something else. But here we have the different mail. So, but the all like subject, all the things, subjects and order number and the template and all the words are looking correct. So, this is a type of phishing attack where the hackers crafted some malicious mail or some malicious login forms in which they look like a legitimate source. Here, if we don't read from where it came, we will click try again payment and enter our credit card details, and then boom, like hackers will get your credit card details and all that, and he will try to like empty your bank account. This is the one of the example of phishing account, and most of them you can see in your SMS, in your phone SMS ID, like many phishing scams are going on. And the second one we have SQL injection attack. SQL injection is the one of the most like dangerous way of hackers. Uh, in that hackers can break into the website and database. So you can set up like why SQL injection. SQL injection is when a hacker insert a malicious SQL code uh, into a vulnerable input field on website that allows them to access and manipulate the website database. Like suppose uh, let me first know. Yeah, let me first know how many of you know what is SQL injection attack. Please type in comment box so that I can understand and explain you better. No, sir. Okay. Yeah, it is a malicious query, Abhishek. Yeah, you did. That's great. Inserting SQL code in the manipulated database. Okay, so I will explain you. So all the website, most of the website database are stored in the SQL language, like structure query language. Like most of the employees or the company's database are stored in SQL. That is also known as SQL database. So here, hacker will, yeah, hacker will type some malicious command that is written in SQL and insert into the database. Suppose this is an input field of database. Here we see, 1 minute, guys. Yeah, here we see an input query. Suppose this is an input query. And let, yeah, we know that input query are going into the company servers and processing and returning to the output. Like someone here we said, like we have Rohit, who is Indian Greek. Who, let's type who is the richest man, and we have response. So here, what we are, what the behind thing is doing. I am typing some input details. I am typing some details. Who is just a man? Yeah, I'm typing this a query like who is richest man. Then this query will process into the Google's database. This query will process into the Google's database. Like what is the query used for, and it will search the answer, like where is the correct answer. It will try to look at where is the correct answer, where is the correct answer, where is the correct in the all Google database. And if he finds the correct answer for the question who is the richest man, it will respond to us. Oh, sorry. Yeah, if the Google that find, it will reply, it will reply back to us. Now here, hackers know that our query are going to the Google servers. Here, yeah, here the hackers know our query is going to the Google servers, and it is loading, and then it is like accessing or something. Yeah, it is accessing and loading into the company server and return the data back. Here, the hacker will insert a malicious query, because he know that something is going to the company's database server and returning the back. So here hacker will thought like, why can't I put any some malicious code into the Google servers? However, the malicious code is going to the company server and returning back. So here hacker think, why can't I put some malicious code and gain some access? So here the hacker will malicious code, like in the form of or one is equal to one dash dash. Like let's will SQL injection. Yeah, this is a some sort of malicious code. Like select a star from users where John Smith and password is equal to wrong. This he enter, and this will process in the company's database and return it to the hackers. Like this is called SQL injection. Like inserting any malicious code into the input fields. Everyone clear about SQL injection? Like what SQL injection actually means? I will show you the practical demo in further classes. We have a complete session on SQL injection and all that. Okay, great. So now we will talk. Next, we have brute force attack. Brute force attack is basically uh, uh, typing the password one by one by one, one by one by one. Who is doing is this all? Okay. So The third one we have is brute force attack. Brute force attack is basically the guessing password, like one by one by one. Like we tried in someone's phone. If we forgot the pin, we type 1234 and 12345 and 1234556. Similar way, the brute force attack happen. We have n number of tools for performing brute force attack, either into Instagram or social media, and to hack the password. And the fourth one we have man in the middle attack. Man in the middle attack is basically the attack in which the hacker can able to see what the user is requesting and what the server is requesting, like from where he is requesting and what he is requesting. Let me show you in graphical way. Here is I think correct information. Yeah. So the user, so generally, if user want to connect to the internet, he and the internet is responsible to connect and share the resources of the internet. Like if you visit to google.com or something, you and the server of google.com are going to play in this role, like you and the server. But in the man in the middle attack, the hackers interrupt your connection or signal and perform like he is the google.com. Like if you type the google.com, it doesn't go to the Google server, it goes to the hackers computers or some website. Like if you enter some important information like credit cards or details into your bank account website, that bank account website is not going to the bank account servers or something. It is going to the hacker. Like this is a man in the middle attack. I will show you practical in further session, like how man in the middle attack happens. So we know that how what are the types of attack. Now we will know like how to defend against hacker. We should use a strong password, like most of them know. We should use the strong password and enable two-factor authentication, that is 2FA. And we should regularly update our software. And then we should use a firewall and antivirus software if you are using your computers. And avoid using public Wi-Fi's for sensitive activities like entering credit card information or putting your Instagram password or something like that. And the main thing, educate yourself and others. Being getting aware, like how the attack happens, what are the happening is the best. Like it's like prevention is better than cure. It is the best prevention method to not to get hacked. So I will write it, note it down, guys. So here we have use strong passwords. Here we have use strong password. If you type, if your password is like your name and your date of birth, suppose let's say Manoj @123. This is the common password. Like hacker, if a hacker knows your name, he can easily able to get this password. So instead of this, you should write with a combination letters and words. This is the example of strong password. And the second one we have enable two-factor authentication. Enable two-factor authentication allows you to send a double verification. It will add a security layer to your account. And the third one we have regular. Yes. I said in the previous, like if I said in previous, like if a hackers know a vulnerability in Excel sheet, like Excel application, he can able to hack the Excel's whoever using Microsoft Excel, he can able to hack those systems. So if he regularly updates their software, like regularly update their Microsoft Excel software, here that vulnerability will fix, like Microsoft Corporation fix that vulnerability in the further updates. So you should always able to update your softwares regularly. And the fourth one we have, use firewalls or and use firewalls or antivirus software. Firewalls is basically most of the use for it will like servers and company servers and all. And for your computer and application, computers or laptops, you should use antivirus software to it detects any malicious activity that are happening in your computer and prevent it for further attack. 1 second, guys. Yeah, so the fifth one we have about using public Wi-Fi. So with the public Wi-Fi, we have a chances that are happening like man in the middle attack. Yeah, railway station Wi-Fi or something like that, Lakesh. So with the public Wi-Fi, we have a chances to get hacked using man in the middle attack and so on. So till here, how to defend against other? Do you guys have any doubts? Okay, okay. I think most of them understand clearly what I've said. Yeah. So we will okay. So we will continue this topic in the next session. Thank you all for you joining me today. I hope you enjoyed this session and learned something new about hacking and other hacking topics or other related topics and how to defend yourself and what hacker use this tool. Yeah, thank you guys. Let's do connect on tomorrow's session. Remember, stay curious, keep learning, and most importantly, stay secure.